And we still have his computer as well. Let's see. Pictures. Rugby. Fine. Oh. Now, this is the same situation that we saw on Oleg's phone. With the, this is April 13th, 2017. Oleg had a picture like this. See? Baquet Metal has been talking to President Cassart directly. Well... Frick, it's so hard to keep track of who's who with the presidents. Talked to Cassart directly and did inform us. I mean, this could have just been an official thing, but he is right there. I'll have to assume this shows disloyalty, otherwise he would have reported that in. Fuck, that might be bad. Big F-bomb there, sorry boys, but still. Cooperated with Oleg Baquet at school. What about? Ah, there he is in the wheelchair. Confirm, brother, wife, him. 2013. Philosophy class. Oh, wrong guy. So, Blaine... Okay, so... Blaine is in charge of the nation, and Cassart is... Do I have that right? Hold on. Leader of the... Okay, yeah, so Blaine's in charge of the nation. Cassart is in charge of which group exactly? I need to review Oleg's situation here again. He was an informant to the office, placed inside the Pargesian army. Went in hiding. Once more, the innocent will be punished. This is the article, I guess. Raban Vart, which isn't true, but fine. What do they want, these terrorists? They want to promote terror, to cause public outrage, fear, and social unrest. They want the people of the nation to live in fear, and more specifically, they want to use this fear against the people. It's not up to me to speculate who might have caused these terror attacks, but one thing is certain, Pargesian people will be blamed and are the ones who are going to suffer. Especially the ones living in the nation. No matter what their citizenship status is, what hardships they might have suffered themselves already from the national exploitation of their own country, no matter how much prejudice and hate they've already faced in the nation. These are the people who are going to suffer, not the real perpetrators. Welcome to fair and just, developed country where everyone gets what they deserve. Welcome to the national justice. Okay. To do. Well, I mean, that's pretty damning, right? I can't do anything with it, but maybe insists. History. So, Perkaleek's Flying Dog, Maps Bonton, Oleg Baquet Pargesian Army, National Beholder headlines. His anti-Cassart blog involved in Pargesian soldiers' disappearance. So he read this. And then Cassart Awards Bravest Soldiers 2013. Which I guess is that picture of Cassart and Oleg, right? Okay, so what are we missing? We still have stuff that we could upload here. And we still have the dates that we can search for the records of school attendance. And I think maybe we need to upload some of these. Oh, we already did. My bad. None of these people are important. The mission, no. And then the date. What am I missing with the date, and why do I need a date? Why do I need a date here? I don't think that's going to be important. No. Wait, what's this? Call to the streets of Triflith on April 12th, 2017? No. Admittedly, I'm kind of just guessing here, but... I don't think I have anything good here for dates. And especially for the school. Like, I have no idea. Like, searching date of births in here is not a thing. Okay. What am I missing? Is there still stuff in here? Yeah, okay. Actively calm the situation in the nation recently. Let's try that, I guess. See if that unlocks anything. I remember asking you explicitly not to give me any misinformation. Yeah, see? How does the statement look to you? Does it look legitimate? Perhaps picking you as an agent? Yeah, okay, so I knew that was going to be bad. Frick. There's stuff in here. Oh, here's the conflict. Right. We still have this conflict to work with. Okay, so back in 2003, it says, leave Parges, and this is how you abandon not only your hometown, but also your home country, and go where? The nation, that pitiful stench of a land? Doesn't think highly of the nation. With this, he says, Raban is talking about Oleg, saying, I learned that he left for the nation, he wanted to find work there. And this was 2017, his recollection, whereas this one's like live in the moment. I'm gonna go with this. I forgot about this. Doesn't exactly account for his loyalty. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I think anytime we have this stuff, there's still information in here, isn't there? Oh, we have a new portrait. Fine. In case you're wondering, yes, that's the same person. Yeah, it's crazy, actually. What are you planning on doing against the FTP? We knew this. He does sympathize with the forces of true Parges. Terrorists fit the picture. And what am I missing in here? We already have this. Didn't we upload this? Assigned to a refugee camp near Bonton, currently residing in Outer Bonton Reception Camp. Still? I doubt that. Wait, but isn't this 2011? I think, like, that's updating wrong information, basically. Because Because it's saying that he's currently there. And she's like, no, you're wrong. So I guess we could submit this. How he lost his, like how his injuries happened. Buried and he survived this. Yeah, okay, here we go. It's a bit tricky, like, how to navigate that stuff, because when you get stuck in a situation like this, you kind of just have to try uploading stuff, you know? Okay. My brother's a hero, and this article will prove it to you. This is by Ilya. We've not been maintaining this blog for a while. I would now like to renew it by telling a story. The story of an unsung hero that you simply need to know about. The story of a person who never got the credit he deserves, which I will now change. It is the story of my brother Raban, who wrote most of the previous articles for this blog. Raban has told you about our long and troublesome journey from Parj to the nation, and how we had to live in a refugee camp for an inhumanely long time under terrible conditions, and why we had to leave our beloved hometown. You, my dear readers, have, in a way, been on this journey with us. But he has never told you about the fact that he lost his ability to walk during the terrible events in Parj. He has not told you about why he made this sacrifice, and what a true hero he really is. Raban is not a man who likes to share his personal stories, but I have decided that it is time. Especially if you're a reader from my home country Parjes, you ought to know this about my brother. The incident that finally forced us to leave Parj was a tragedy, especially in the eyes of my brother. Provis Secondary, the school that Raban was teaching at, and in fact helped to build with his own 2 hands, was bombed to the ground. A place of learning, a place of safety, a place that Raban had always offered the Parjesian children the opportunity of a good education, was nothing more than smoldering rubble. During the bombings, most of the children from Raban's 6th grade class had been trapped in the school garden shed, as they had not been able to make it to the safety of the library, which they had been using as a bomb shelter. Against what everyone told him to do, he ran out to the shed and saved these children from certain death in this hellish attack. This certainly paints him in a really positive light, right? He did not rest till every one of them was safe in the library. Without his brave escort, they would not have made it to the shelter, where they were able to wait in safety until the bombing was over. The shed was destroyed only minutes later, but Raban himself, he had not made it safely back before the bombs dropped. He was buried under rubble for almost a day, clinging to his bare life until we finally discovered him, but he paid a high price, his ability to walk. I cannot tell you how much I admire him for so much bravery, and although I know he would never have permitted me to write this article, I've decided that you, dear reader, simply need to know this. Okay, so I think we probably will upload this. That's here. But what about the reactions here? Anti-Cassart blog involved in Parjesian soldiers' disappearance. So, never thought you'd go this far. Always knew you were crazy, but kidnapping a soldier to get some PR for your dumb blog is completely mad. I'm not responsible for the disappearance. Besides, this man is no angel either. I have reason to believe he was involved in the horrid attack on my school. Oh, okay, that's motive. Many children died. I know that because he was one of the people in charge during the Provis school attack, since, knowing what would happen that day, he did not let his daughter attend that day. I need the date. So you start threatening Parjesian soldiers now. Okay, so this is just another part of the thread that's unlocked. We don't see this conflict, though, and we're probably going to have to... That's where we're going to need to get information about the attendance. Did not let his daughter attend. Okay, so that's the motive. Yep. Strong motive. Can't work solely on what Raban believes, though. We need to clarify whether there are any more hints with Bakay being involved in this. Yeah. So I need to find the conflict here. And in order to do that, I need to find information about Oleg's daughter, Radka. Okay. Do we have a profile on her? That's like literally it. I can't just upload this. I have to confirm this. But how? How? Oleg, let me go back here. Nothing for Radka. That's so unfortunate, Oleg. Okay, well, let's do this. Maybe we can learn about some of the children or something. Now I see why his followers treat him like a religious figure. Well, Agent, I think it's become clear remedy that Robin Vart is only a shadow of his former self. His actions today are what matters. Fair enough. Wow, just wow. I only did what I had to. FTP should pay for this. It was them who were responsible for the horrid attack. Informed. Parjeesan school hit by several missiles due to FTP siege. Secondary school in Western Parj was bombed by rebel organization forces of True Parj. A school... Here we go. A school in Prava, a village in Western Parj, was hit by several missiles on Monday afternoon. According to an official statement on behalf of the Army of the Nation, the attack was initiated by rebel organization Forces of True Parj, FTP. Intel revealed that the group was harboring key officials who were hiding in the basement. Really? Which serves as a makeshift bomb shelter for the Prava secondary students and their families in times of emergency. As reported by the National Army, the rebel group had started the attack as National Army soldiers had surrounded the school, requesting officials to surrender immediately. The explosion, which was initiated by the FTP, caused the school's principal, Robin Vart, to be buried under concrete for rubble for 24 hours. Okay, this is another conflict we need to find. He was saved after rescuers continued to search for survivors among the ruins, a spokesperson of the Angels of the Nation volunteer team said. They stated, Mr. Vart was injured on Monday, December 6, 2010. So the day before. If he had been any longer, he would certainly have died. His survival... Okay, here we go. Okay, so we can enter this date into the school thing. Thanks to the courageous aid workers, the school's principal has been recovered. Unfortunately, the bombing caused many deaths. Nonetheless, the total number of victims... Okay, this is the date we can upload. We can find out if Bakay's daughter was there that day. List of attendees. Robin Vart. I'm looking for Bakay. Radka Bakay. She's here. So she didn't take them out. Or, because he's saying here, he replies, says, I know that he was one of the people in charge. Knowing that what would happen, he did not let his daughter attend school that day, but she was there. She was there. If Bakay's daughter is present, then we can be pretty certain he wasn't involved in the attack. I mean, yeah, pretty certain. With Vart as her caretaker, he must have been aware, meaning that there must be more behind Vart's threat. We've gathered all we need. I'll get an intervention team ready from a local base near Prava to go and look for Bakay. They're on their way. Now let me try and make sense of everything we've gathered. I need to know how we should approach this. Okay, so Vart was a school principal back in Prava. He was also the teacher of Oleg Bakay's daughter, who went to fight in the Parjeesian army. The school was destroyed by fire of unknown origin. Vart managed to save the students by leading them to the shelter he built, but he lost his ability to walk. From the info we've collected, it's unlikely Bakay had anything to do with the attack. Vart blames him regardless, probably because he found out Bakay is a national agent through that leak. A leak which Oleg Bakay presumably caused himself. What a disloyal fool. Because that information was out there, some random dude gave it to Vart. Now Bakay is hiding out in Prava for whatever reason. This is it. The theory about the situation we're facing. We'll make sure to deal with it accordingly. The intervention team's in place. I'm switching over to command. I'll let you listen in via their listener tool. Oh boy.
Echo 1 reporting. Come in, Command.
Commander's reading you.
We have arrived at the designated location.
What is it like?
Sorry, Command. I don't quite follow.
The location? Tell me what you see.
Looks like ruins of a school that has been
Oh,
hit by
shit.
a large explosive. Possibly an airstrike. Maybe artillery fire.
Can you traverse the ruins?
Affirmative. But the damage is catastrophic. Are you sure the target is around?
Absolutely. Move in and keep me posted at all times. Describe to me everything you see.
Understood. Echo Squad, move in. Entering primary hallway now. The hallway has been severely damaged. You can see the sky right through multiple stories. Some parts are completely caved in. Proceed with caution, Echo Squad. The damage definitely originated some time ago. There's vegetation spreading all over the place. There are some adjacent rooms that seem rather intact. Echo 2, Echo 4, clear them. Rooms are clear. Lots of bags lying around. There were still some geometrical drawings on the chalkboard. The place was clearly left in a hurry.
Geometrical drawings.
Moving into the next corridor. There's... Oh, shit!
What is it?
I wonder if he
Part of
trapped
the
it.
ceiling gave way. Nearly hit one of our operatives. Status, Echo Squad. Dust off.
Ugh. Can you proceed?
Affirmative.
Do it.
Roger. Moving on now.
She's tough.
Status?
All clear. No traces of the target. Some doors are blocked by debris, but there's zero chance they have been opened recently.
Listen, I need you to find the target person. He is around.
There's a basement stairwell that we haven't checked yet.
We'll check
Moving there
that.
now. Watch your corners, Echo Squad.
Jesus. 3 seconds have gone by. She's gonna be like, status?
Not much left here either. The projectile went right through half the building like a hot knife through butter. Hate to say it, but we may be out of luck.
Uh-oh.
Wait, found something. There's a hatch leading further down. Looks
Into the
used
shelter,
recently.
no?
Finally, proceed.
Affirmative. This is the school's library.
Yep.
Still intact. Someone put a lot of effort into turning this into some sort of autonomous bomb shelter. And they succeeded. Even the power is still on. From what I can tell, this thing even has working surveillance cams on the walls.
Oh, so they're gone then.
Peculiar. Maybe Bakay is able to use them. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely
He'll be out of
wouldn't
there.
want to. Movement!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Get down! Get down! Echo Squad, contain the target!
It's the target. It has to be.
Oleg Bakay, we know you're here. There is no way out of this shelter. Throw your weapons into the middle of the room and come out from your position with your hands on your head. Visual on target. Identity confirmed. It is Oleg Bakay. Your order.
Bakay has been proven to be a traitor to the office.
Wow.
He is a liability as long as he is alive. Terminate him.
What?
Report in.
Target down.
Uh-oh.
Oleg Bakay is dead.
Uh-oh.
Very well. Mission accomplished. Make sure the area is secure, then disengage.
Understood. Echo Squad, move out.
I don't know if that's great. Frick. And that's because of this right here. Talking to President Cassart, right? That's the bigger thing. And that he was revealed and all that kind of stuff. Sorry if I shocked you there. Bakay endangered our efforts and other agents by extension, even you. We cannot tolerate that. I would have warned you beforehand, but I feared you would have second thoughts. Frick. Must not be hindered by emotions. You'll learn what it means to be part of the office. Take this as your first lesson. With time, you will. TPV streaming live. What the bastard? The people's voice? Bon Vard is streaming right now. We need to see this. Vaporized. Government of the nation is lying to you. Actual proof. Oh, no.
My dear followers, yes, this is exactly what you think it is. I found Oleg Bakay. What you see before you is an image obtained from a surveillance camera feed from the ruins of my old school, showing him among soldiers of the nation.
Oh,
These highly trained professionals cowardly shot him.
Oh, man.
A soldier in service of the Pagesian army while he was hiding away from them. Now, as shocking as that image may be to you, the heinous nature of the national government is laid bare before you. Through their propaganda machine called the National Beholder, they dared to make their false allegations against me and the people's voice as a whole. They claimed I'd be responsible for Bakay's disappearance, when it was them all along. But why would they murder a fellow soldier when President Kassat and Prime Minister Blaine are such close friends, you might ask? Oleg Bakay was the person responsible for the attack on Prava Secondary, the school I have been principal of a long time ago.
I don't think that's true.
And they knew it. They knew the moment he'd turn up dead, everyone would blame me. They took a life, only to shut me up.
See, I think he's
once
manipulating
and for
that
all.
too.
But the people's voice cannot be silenced. So what is there to do for you, my dear followers, against the oppressive force of the national government and the Kassat regime? Do not listen to their corrupt and manipulative media outlets. Do not fail to remind Kassat what has transpired here today. Do not let them sweep this under the carpet, to pass the buck, to influence you with such outrageously false information, to take a life to manipulate your thoughts. Or you may be next. Stand up for your rights and resist Kassat. Resist Blaine. Let's retake our country from President Puppet.
Holy frick. How the hell did that happen? Where did he get those pictures? Well, he's the one who built it. The surveillance cameras, exactly. So we'll have severe repercussions. We'll have some more containment to do. Even though we're facing a lot of trouble, you've done well. For now, you may complete your work for today. Click on the door icon in the upper right corner of the screen. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Frick. We still have... Oh. Hold on. The National Beholder is nothing but a lying, manipulative, brainwashed machine. In reality, it was a military bombardment that wounded me severely. So he says he lost his ability to walk due to being buried under concrete blocks, the subsequence of military bombing. And now we can see this conflict. The explosion, which was initiated by the FTP, caused the school's principal after an FTP attack on the school. I'm pretty sure it was rebels, no? Like these FTP guys, the rebel organization. So this is saying that he lost it because of an FTP attack on his school. And this is saying military bombardment. I don't know what the I guess rebels versus military. I don't know if this is gonna be good, boys. It's so hard. I don't know. I mean, it's probably nothing. She's probably not even gonna reply to me, but I figure that's one conflicting thing that we should at least update. All right, this is pretty cool. This was interesting. I guess we're done and we have to wait now. Okay, based on the data you submitted, we've learned the following. The missing agent. Okay, so Oleg McKay went missing. The TMB received recording of the phone call, decided to intervene. We sent the intervention team. Robin Vart released a photo of our intervention team. So he was ready for that, obviously. He set us up. Well, or whatever. Blame the nation of eliminating a Pargesian officer. It's so difficult, man. So Oleg was the officer to the Pargesian army. At the same time, he's also an agent to the Office of the Nation. His role was laid publicly before his vanishing. We evaluated him to be probably disloyal to our cause because of that handshake with Cassart. Right? Man, I don't know how else this would have shaken down, but I'm interested to know. If you guys notice that I'm not like 100% on the facts here, if you have any clarifications, please let me know. Because, there's a lot going on here, okay? There's a lot to take in. I'm doing my best, but let me know if I missed anything drastic, okay? I think that's probably it until the next release. March 8th. So, from the time you see this, you'll probably see this on the 7th, actually. And then, you'll see this specific episode on the 7th. And then this will release tomorrow. Interesting. Okay, man, I'm kind of interested to know what happens, but, like, it's so hard to follow some of the stuff, and I guess that's intentional, but, is there any clarifying stuff? Let me know, and then, if I'm, like, really intrigued, we'll jump into the next one right away. But, yeah, let me know the clarifying stuff, if you guys think I miss anything severe, and we'll figure it out, okay? I enjoyed that second part where it's, like, a lot more action, and, it was definitely a slow start. But now we've killed Oleg, and I don't know if that was great. So, we might have to pay for that, but we'll see what happens. Wish me luck, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.